What's up, YouTube? It's 0x11, and this is a match that I had from a while back. It's a 45-3 on WMD, little domination match going on, and I want to talk about playstyles today, because my playstyle, I feel, is, kind of different than, per se, some of the other people that you might watch here on YouTube. And, oh, here I fail miserably trying to get up into that door, which is pretty exciting. Oh, and by the way, I found a way where I can watch the video while I commentate, so that's really cool and kind of exciting, because now I can kind of talk about what's going on. Not that I really have done much of that so far, and really I'm just rambling at this point, which is good, because we're not even a minute in and I'm already rambling. But let's talk about playstyles. First things first. Oh, and before I get to the playstyles, I want to defend myself for using the RC car, because some people are going to give me shit about that, and that's okay. I understand that. It's kind of annoying. I get it. But you know what? It doesn't annoy me. Like, if I blow up to an RC car, I kind of tell myself, well, you know what? I use it too. And I don't know. I think that they're pretty easy to avoid. You can shoot them, although they're not the easiest things to shoot. They're kind of like wasps in the air. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyways, playstyles. I think that there's different types of playstyles, and as you watch like different commentators, they play like a certain way, and you kind of get used to like how they play. I'm going to tell you right now how I play. I play greedily. Greedy? I don't know. I'm a greedy player. I try to take care of myself before I'll take care of my teammates, and I know that sounds bad. Overall, I do want to win, but it's, I don't know, like, the people that you play with in public rooms, they don't necessarily all want to win. They kind of want to win for themselves, and I've kind of got to the point where it's kind of like, well, if they're going to play like that, I'm going to play like that too. And then I just kind of, I don't know, I try to get a feel for like how everybody's playing, and then I take it from there. And in this match, I'm not like super objective, but at the same time, I'm not like, trying to, be dominated at any point. Like, I'm trying to at least get some flags. And right now, we are losing, but I assure you, we're going to pick that back up. And there's actually a guy on the other team that I think he ends up capturing like 10 objectives. And I'll get to my point at the very end of the match, so that's like, like 7 minutes from now, I'll finally get to my point. But he's going to capture 10 objectives, and kudos to him. But he does not do very well for his team either, and I end up getting dogs on this match. And even if that's a spoiler, I do end up getting dogs, and I think I actually end up getting them twice. I don't know if I said that, maybe I did. But I end up going 45-3 and having kill streak support. Oh, and here you might be watching me try to get up those steps, and I do these sort of things on purpose to make the other team think that I might be like mentally challenged, and then I kill them. It's actually a strategy, is what I'm going for there. But yeah, what was I talking about now? I don't know. Oh yeah, I get dogs, kill streaks. I think that they are important to get at times, because then you kind of have the kill streaks out, and I don't know, it kind of like makes the other team hesitant to go capture things and kind of move around as much. But which is kind of, I don't know. I guess I don't want them to be camping, but at the same time, if they're not going to capture anything, I'm going to help my team. And I'm if nobody's around like here, like where I'm capturing B, I'm gonna grab that and do what I can for my team. But I'm not going to, I guess, throw myself out there and take some deaths if I don't have to. I guess I play very defensive. I'd rather play defense than offense, and I think that goes for like pretty much anything that I end up playing. It could be like sports. I'd rather play defense than offense, or Call of Duty or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, so that's kind of my play style, and I like to mix things up a little bit. when it comes to that. And I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like I've been rambling on for 5 minutes, and I really haven't gotten anything across, but hopefully you guys kind of understand what I'm saying there, and kind of get a feel for like what I like to do. And oh, and back to the RC card, because I get another one here. There's actually reasons why I run it. Number one, I'm running like high kill streaks with Blackbird and the dogs, so I like having a lower kill streak set to kind of guarantee that I'm going to get at least, you know, some of my kill streaks, well, at least one of my kill streaks, because you know, I could get in a room where like you know, I'm fighting to stay positive, or you know, etc. But I don't know. I guess the spy plane's like a little bit more beneficial towards your team, whereas the RC car is like kind of like more of a greedy thing to use. And like I said, kind of a greedy player, so I don't know. But it's also the RC car can also be used for defense, and like I said, I like playing defense more than offense. So there you go. Once again, I'm just, you know, backing myself up, and I don't know. I thought this was a pretty good match because like I'm a little bit more objective than I don't know, than what I thought I was. You know, watching back at it, like you know, I took a couple objectives and you know, playing it nice. And this part in here was pretty scary because I had so many people shooting at me, and you know, I end up giving them a ring around the rosy type deal, and I have like 9,000 people trying to kill me. Yeah, actually, there's probably only like 3 or 4, but I end up doing very well. And this is actually where I excel, and you'll probably see that in some of my other videos too, where there's like a million people around me, and I'm very good at being evasive. I'm a slick little monkey, but yeah, so I'm glad that we talked about that, and I feel good, like, kind of getting some of this stuff out there, because now you kind of get a sense for what I'm doing, and I think it's only going to get better in time, and you know, I think I'll get the hang of it, and I feel like I'm saying a lot, though. I mean, I'm going to work on that, so... But I've never done a commentary this long. Like, my first commentary was like 2 minutes, and that was like a breeze. And this is kind of like a gust of hurricane wind or something. So I don't know if that even makes sense. But hopefully you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So last night, and there goes my dogs running into me. Or maybe that's what you're watching now. There might be a little lag from what I'm seeing, what I'm saying. If that makes sense. I don't know. But last night I got the worst indigestion in my life. It felt like I was having a heart attack. It was that kind of indigestion, and it was painful. It kind of felt like I was getting stabbed, and that sucked. Yeah, I just figured I'd share that because I feel like I'm kind of running out of Call of Duty topics to talk about. I did play Call of Duty this morning, and this was from a while back, so this wasn't from today. This was, I forget what prestige I was or where I was at, but played it this morning, and I have to say, I don't know if the game's getting just like more frustrating because, like, you know, the Christmas people are coming out of, you know, the woods, and they're like, you know what we do? Oh, and here's a good example, if you're watching it now, where I take out an RC car, and that's another reason that I like running the RC cars, because if they have one, I can just, like, you know, take their RC car out, and I think that's where I'm more of a team player, because you know, my guys don't want to die to stuff like that, and I understand that the cars are frustrating, but as you can tell from the score, we are going to end up winning here, and that's pretty exciting. And like I said, I mean, once I get into the rhythm of the game, I think I end up being like a little bit more objective and trying to get a feel for like what the enemy team's trying to do and what my teammates are trying to do. So, and who, like, kind of like who the people that I'm playing with are and how they play, and I don't know if you're watching this now. I have to keep saying that because I don't know where the video's at. I think there's only like a few second lag, but back there you could kind of see that I was having trouble with that RC car getting upstairs, and I don't understand that. And if you're at the end of the match now, like I am, which you should be pretty close to, the one guy goes 2 and 30 but captures 10 objectives. So that was the point that I was trying to get across. You can be super objective, but going 2 and 30 isn't helping your team much either. So I don't know. Maybe it did, but they still ended up losing, and he captured 10 objectives. And I kind of just want to go back for a second. I don't know. This video is running long, and I feel like I should probably just wrap it up because I'm gonna have to add like a ending screen to it now. But alright guys, well, I guess that's it. I'm gonna peace on out, and I will see you next time. But 45 and 3 WMD, bring you some more stuff later this week or weekend. Peace.